Good evening. I was talking to you yesterday about being action biased and just getting on with things. And, well, I did that. And I was saying that there was a really good chance that the video I was taking was shaky and the sound was rubbish. It turns out that the sound wasn't rubbish, but the video was shaky. That's because I just got on with it and get it done, and I was holding it by hand, and that was obviously not ideal, but it got the job done. And it was one of those tasks which I needed to do once. It's not a repetitive task, but in a sense now I'm doing another one. But what I did is reviewed the last one, and that's very important. If you've got something that you do and you either do the same thing over and over again, or you do things that are like that, then it's very, very important to review the things you've done. I have fixed this shaky camera problem by sticking the phone on the windowsill, as it happens, with a box of tissues holding the case. However, I can see already my face is too white, and that's because my phone doesn't do exposure for videos. Rather, it only does that for photos. But what I need to do is get the information out. So rather than wait for perfection, wait for tomorrow or whatever it is till the light's better, and just get it done, review, and plan for next time. I want to talk to you as well about is insurmountable problems or really, really big problems. And this whole perfection lark creates insurmountable problems in that they become so complicated. Say, right, I can do a video, so I need to get my camera sorted out. I need to work out the focus. I don't know whether the f-stop is going to have my ears and nose in focus at the same time. Do I want me near the bookcase? At what time of day can I do that? Do I need a reflector for the light? Is the sound, can I have my PC on to do the sound, or is it going to hum too much? Is the fridge humming? These things make more and more complicated. And yes, I was in a situation where I'd have everything set up and it would work, but as soon as I took it down, then in order to do another video, I'd have to set it up again, and that was problematic. So I didn't do another one because I wanted to be consistent, as consistent or more than the previous one. And this is something I learned specifically through this lockdown and making my first videos. Is it's okay to regress a bit with the quality, as long as you're creating the content. More content, good. More content. And so yes, I made a shaky one, and yes, I've got an overexposed face right now, and I've not been looking at the camera as much as I was. I'm not actually going to edit it either. Even the fact that I've got a neighbour dropping things down the stairs, I've got my watch alarming, Facebook messengers going off, and normally I'd be there with the waveforms on the sound management thing to flatten them all off or retake or whatever. I mean, it became an awfully stressful thing because of perfection. And so what we need to do is retain this action bias to get on with these problems and not make these problems insurmountable by overcomplicating them. And what you find is as you progress and review and progress and review, your ability to create that content, whatever it might be, light a fire, it gets shorter and shorter and shorter anyway, because it's practice, 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 and practice is good. And so action bias creates a natural state of practice, and with review you now have a natural state of improvement, which means you can do more, better, and so these insurmountable problems get smaller and smaller and smaller. But unless you've got years of training and experience, you can't just dive into these huge problems. You can't just rock up with a knife and a steel and a hat and expect to be able to survive in the Arctic. You do need some experience and training, but yeah, baby steps. Baby steps is a thing, and I'm probably waffling, and I would probably cut this lot out. So I'm going to summarise with review creates a state of continuous improvement. If you are action biased, because that continues through time. And yeah, I'm waffling, aren't I? Right. Do some stuff, review some stuff, do some more stuff, and you'll get better at it through practice. And when you get better at it, you can do other things because you don't have to worry about those things, and you can do more. That probably makes a bit of sense, but I'll pick it up tomorrow. And this is me doing some content and being action biased and maintaining an action biased mindset. And you should do the same. Do some content. Send some links. Talk about action bias that you are performing. Do some subscribing and stuff. You know the drill. Like, comment, and subscribe, I think it is. So that's me. Have fun. I'll see you in the next one.